Right, hello everyone. So let's go over US30. I got to do Friday and today, which is Monday, the 2nd of March, new month. So let's go over US30, trading the US30 strategy. So first of all, we need a grey area dragged over. Let me just nick one of these. That'll do. Take this. So on Friday, we had a discount buy area over here, and that drags along like that. Then we zoom in. We focused on the New York session. So first of all, we're going to put the pre-New York as always, which is there. Pre-New York, half hour late, you got the high volume time, which is there. There like that. And that runs along like that. And then we got the arrow, which goes on the New York Open. So here we are. We have setups to predict a bearish New York Open, a bearish weekly open on US30 for looking at what happened on Friday. So Friday we had, over to your left, this is a previous New York's open, push down, impulse move up. So as price comes down, you would expect some sort of reversal in that area. So as we go into the New York Open takes place, pushes down, take this past daily low. You got no reaction from this discount buy area. Let me just go down to the 5 minutes so you can see it a bit better. So here we are, pushes up, retest this area, impulse move down. So you've got, if you're quick enough, you've got two moves here. Okay, so the downwards move here, if you're available at the open, and then you've got the bullish move, which would be the easiest one, which is here after taking that past daily lows. You would be looking for a reversal back up towards these lines because the pre-New York and the high volume time start pushing down. So then you would expect some sort of reversal with the New York Open. This isn't a buy setup with an early buy setup because there is no clear buy area or liquidity on the left hand side. You can see how price didn't go low enough to come into this buy area. So you wouldn't have a early trade set up. It would all be on the New York Open. So this is a quick one, and this is the one that most people would have caught. Upwards move back towards the New York Open. By that time you'd have managed your trades and watch what had happened. You can see price use these area levels as resistance to keep price down. So nice head and shoulders pattern, bam, back down, consolidates, retraces back up to the New York Open, and then finds resistance again. So these are inputting orders and consolidating for the new weekly opening gap. But most people wouldn't have had those positions left over the weekend. So that is the only opportunities there. This is the best one here with the most confirmations to buy back towards the New York Open. Small distance, but following the same rules. Now we go on to today. I've already done the lines. Today we had a bearish bias. And the reason for that is because if we go over to your left, we have taken that weekly low here, monthly low. Yeah, it looks like a monthly low. And then we have a manipulation area here. So this would be a grey area where you can see manipulation is taking place during the New York session, and you got a big move from that area. So it is crucial. And you've also got, if we go down to the 30-minute time frame and zoom into that area, you can see there is a New York Open, which is here. So we're just going to put that on the chart so you can see. And that would normally be in blue. So drag that along, and that is your manipulation area, which you can see price reversed that today. I will go down to the smaller time frame in a minute so you can see it a bit better. Right, that's that. And that's that. So now we have the 5 minute time frame. So this is a New York Open. This is a past monthly low. So going into the New York session, we had a bearish bias. This was the new London session, pushed up, comes into this area. I was looking for a sell around here. Retested the mop. That was the final confirmation for itself for me. Got into the sell. Price went down. And like I always say, this is an early sell setup. So you would be selling from here. Like that. And then by the time of the New York Open takes place, you want to manage that sell by reducing your risk or bringing your stop loss to break even, depending on where the price is at that time. And as you can see, it's bouncing along this pre-London session. So by that time, you would want to move and manage your sell trade, because you are favouring a retest of the mop followed by a continuation down. New York session opens, pushes up, pushes straight through the mop, and then continues towards the upside. Where are we going? This is your first area of liquidity, which is the Asian session high. Now most people would get into that move as it starts rejecting here. So as it starts rejecting from the Asian session high, get into the move like that, and then you would have a stop loss hit. Price goes up. This is the previous weekly close, so it's retesting that weekly close, so it's closing the gap. So you get into the sale once again, make that money back, manage your trade, and you're back into profit or back to around break even. Price comes down, it uses that Asian session high as bullish support, as you can see here. So by that time, you would be noticing those confirmations for continuation up, and you'd be thinking, okay, that's my trade, and now I'm seeing price action go against me. So this probably would have been around about break even day if you had managed it correctly. This would have closed in small profit or a break even here. This would have said a stop loss hit, and this downwards move would have recovered the loss from this small downwards move. And this is a bullish confirmation. So if you're sitting on the chart still and you saw that being used as bullish support, you can get into the move. But personally, I wouldn't have taken that trade because you'd have to be sitting there for a few hours. I like to focus my time on the New York Open, and then by this time here, I would like to be done. So I mainly took this downwards move here to recover this loss down here, because I left my stop loss at the high. So it all depends on how you manage this day. The confirmations are there. It's just about how you managed it. So this for me is around about a break-even day. So hopefully tomorrow produces better setups on US30. It isn't if you're right or wrong. It's all down to how you manage your positions by identifying what is happening on the chart. If you identify something that goes against your position, reduce your risk and manage your trade accordingly, and don't leave all your risk on the table if you're seeing confirmations that are going against you. Simple as that. Links all in the video description. Take care, have a good day, and goodbye.